Hi guys! Today we'll take a look at one of Akko's offering when it comes to mechanical keyboards. This keyboard is Akko's first mechanical keyboard with shine-through keycaps. Let's check the Akko 3068S mechanical keyboard. Let's do the unboxing first. As we all know, Akko does great in packaging and it really feels premium every time you open an Akko product. The packaging also indicates the colorway you selected and what switches you picked. Inside the box, it contains the user manual, the keyboard itself which is wrapped in PE foam and covered by some plastic material. The other stuff included in the package is found inside the rectangular black box. These components are the keycaps and switch pullers, USB Type-C to Type-A cable, and a keycap set. The 3068S is a 65% layout keyboard with an approximate dimension of 316 by 107 with 39mm. 65% keyboard is a perfect fit to my desk. It really saves up space and allows me to put some other stuff on my desk. Also, this is a pre-built keyboard. The switches and keycaps are already included in the package. Later, we'll discuss the switches and keycaps of this keyboard, so please stay tuned. As for the build, the top case is plastic as well as the bottom case. Now, if you flip the keyboard, you'll notice the elevated bottom case with rubber feet and keyboard stands. You'll also see the brand logo and the keyboard type and version. The keyboard stands can also be adjusted based on your keyboard height preference. There are also some noticeable dots on the right side of the keyboard. These dots are your indicator if your keyboard is in all caps mode. There's also an indicator of your current operating system. And lastly, an indicator if the keyboard is set to Windows key lock mode. The Akko 3068S is priced above 3,000 pesos. When it comes to pricing, this keyboard is on the mid-range level already. For me, the pricing suits the keyboard because of the inclusions and performance of it. By the way, the pricing will vary depending on the promotions and discounts of some known e-commerce sites like Lazada and Shopee. The Akko 3068S is a wired mechanical keyboard, but unlike the other Akko keyboards, the cable included in the package is not coiled. It's a straight USB Type-C to Type-A cable. It's fine, but I was expecting a coiled one, like what we have received when I purchased the Akko Acer 61. The Akko 3068S supports NT rollover, which is great for gaming. This is good for games such as Oz or games like it. By the way, this keyboard is available in two colorways, black and white. Also, this is a hot swappable mechanical keyboard. You'll have the freedom to choose on what switches you want to use. Now, let's go to the exciting part. Let's check the stabilizers of the 3068S. Upon first glance of the stabilizers, I noticed that all stabilizers are already lubed. This was not mentioned on Akko website and on their Shopee page. Also, if you take a look closely, the stabilizers do not wobble that much. I think this is one of the reasons why there's no click sound when pressing the keys with stabilizers. But if you like, you could definitely still modify or tune the stabilizers. However, I don't know what lube Akko used in the keyboard stabilizers. For me, it's good and I will not complain about it. Next, let's take a look at the selling point of this keyboard. Luckily, instead of just selling it as a keycap set, they put it on a pre-built keyboard. These keycaps are double-shot PVD keycaps. This type of keycaps are good for shine-through ones instead of its counterpart, the ABS keycaps. By the way, these keycaps are ASA profile, which is good for me. Since these are shine-through keycaps, you'll definitely enjoy the lighting modes of 3068S. This keyboard has 20 lighting modes and you can change it by pressing FN plus delete key. You can also customize it using the Akko Cloud Driver software, which can be downloaded from the Akko website. Since this is a pre-built keyboard, keyboard switches are already included in the package. You can select from two types of switches, the Akko CS Jelly Pinks and the Akko CS Jelly Purples. In my case, I choose the CS Jelly Pinks. The Jelly Pinks are linear switches with an accretion force of 45 to 50 G with a total travel of 4 to 4.3 mm and a free travel of 1.9 to 2.2 mm. Now, if we compare it to my Akko CS Jelly Blacks, which are from my Akko Acer 61, I'll choose the Jelly Blacks over the Jelly Pinks. Even though the clicking experience is heavier, the Jelly Blacks seem nicer to me. Well, this is just my opinion. If you disagree, it's okay. We both have our own preferences. The Akko CS Jelly Pinks included in the package are not yet lubed. I hope that Akko will include pre-lube switches in their pre-built keyboards in the future. Now let's modify this keyboard, but first, let's tear it down. We need to remove the switches and keycaps first. Once those are already removed, we can now start the tear down process. By the way, this is a tray-mounted keyboard. There are 3 screws screwed on the PCB plate and the plate itself. We need to remove these 3 before we can fully tear down this keyboard. Upon removing the screws, lift the keyboard down, and pull the edges of the top case. At first, I had a hard time removing the top case because I had no idea on how to remove it. Then I realized you need to pull the edges of the top case at the bottom. Upon separating the top case from the bottom case, you'll see a case foam inside. By the way, before you can separate the plate from the PCB, you need to remove the remaining screw. Upon tearing down this keyboard, I realized that this is a great keyboard because there are dampeners already, also the stabilizers are already lubed, and there's a case foam already. Since the stabilizers are already lubed and this keyboard has dampeners, we'll just do the 4 layers of Tempest mode. We will not lube the switches, by the way. After modding the 3068S, we'll do a sound test. I have another set of switches which we could use to test on this keyboard. Overall, the Akko 3068S is a great keyboard. As you have seen, there are some components that were added in the package. Akko also did some lubing, which is great. The only thing I hate about this keyboard is the position of the tilde at the rightmost side of the keyboard. There are times that I accidentally press it instead of the backspace. As for the selling point of this keyboard, which are the keycaps, it's fine. There's no special thing about it. But the good thing is, Akko already produced such keycap sets. In the future, we might see better shine-through keycaps from Akko. Now, if we're going to grade this keyboard, 10 will be the highest. I'm going to give a grade of 8.5 out of 10. Like I said right off the bat, the Akko 3068S is a great keyboard because of the inclusions and performance. As for the issues, I haven't experienced any major issues yet. As for the price, it's on the mid-range level. Honestly, if you want a good keyboard, you need to spare some cash to get one. Great keyboards nowadays don't come cheap. That's it guys, we reached the end part now. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Till our next, goodbye.